Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here and we are live, and we have got a special piece of end product, I suppose, for us tonight, as we are on the cusp of Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all when it comes. Fist bumps, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. We went out this game week, guys, and we had the task of hitting streak number 4 in Challenger Rare, and it was stacked against us. We had no idea what the hell Celtic were going to do, so we had to stay away from them altogether and venture into the wilderness and use Fenerbahce's and Porto's and Benfica's and everything else I could get my hands on, and we smashed it. We absolutely did it. So we're set up for the Christmas game week for check the state of the Barnet for Streak 5, which is massive. Now, I was flying high. We've kind of been kicked off the podium, sadly, so I was hyper buzzing coming out of the weekend, but the Monday Night Football has kind of slid us down. I've got a bunch of essence coming my way, so we'll be getting a little bit of card crafting done. 2,500 essence all in. I don't want to click on anything because I will be offered to claim my glory. But in the Premier League, with the Monday Night Football clocking in, sadly, we didn't quite catch it. The streak goal for this one was 360 points. And the closest we came was the Morgan Gibbs White team. Sadly, we only finished, what's that, like 32 points short? 22 points short. So Gibbs White, Mukiele, Bernardo, between the three of them, it's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? Good captain Cherky, nice from Robin Rofes. And across the Premier League strategy, there's maybe like one good team here that could have been assembled. But would I have assembled it? Probably not. So hey, nothing to really get upset about in that regard. With La Liga, again, guys, again, the La Liga legend goalkeeper strategy is like kicked in again. Can't say that enough. Sergio the Man Herrera. So underrated. So underrated. Whatever Spanish is for cat, that's what we should be calling this guy. Because this guy just punches 80s out like they're nothing. And he's done it again. We've hit the first streak in La Liga Limited again. Thanks to the goalkeeper. And again, it's Sergio Herrera. We've done it with other goalkeepers kind of saving the day. Captain Kubo played his part, don't get me wrong, but John Martin and Goroshategi didn't really do much for us, but we still finished on 395. Sergio Herrera is captain capable, man, isn't he? When the clean sheet was in for Sociedad, this team was flying really high with the clean sheet bonuses and such, but when it left, it dropped. Anyway, we got one with the streak, which was fine. No promotions into D1, but we do suffer another relegation. I binned this team off because I ended up doing an arena last minute with some of the ice additions I had for the copies, like Guedes and Kubo. Didn't really work out to anything, I don't think. Throwaway team at the bottom here. And guys, I was robbed. 24 points off the German Bundesliga rare, I don't know why I said German, rare streak. Rom got Erled to go for goal 3 and also took about 10 AA off of Lukeba. I was cruising, even with Reader doing mince. We didn't pick Brandt because of the predictions we had on Sorare Inside. Aslani didn't do much either, but damning, double decisive. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. Last man tackle, I think it is, which is incredible. Only 24 points off the streak. Is a bit of a kick in the teeth. No promotion, but we get a little crumb of essence from it, which is cool. But like I said in the tip-off, it was all eyes on Challenger. The goal that we had to hit was 460 points. The Fenerbahce boys that ran Saturday absolutely slayed it. We were on like 445 or something like that before Sané even kicked a ball. And we were really super flying high. As you can see, as everything's kind of panned out, Tierney, Ederson, very good. I got a goal out of Icardi. Captain Borja Sainz did well. Trubin, back in FC Barcelona, back in the club, brings in a clean sheet, which is lovely. 3 very good scores. This team isn't even getting promoted into D1, man. How cutthroat is that? Very high scoring game week. A lot of really big scores coming in. And congratulations to Soccer Silverback, who finished top of D1, scooping the $1,500 that came his way. So GG's on that. Kerem kind of let me down in this one. McGrath kind of let me down a little bit. But otherwise, the top 3 teams here punched. You know, they really went for it. And the 4th lineup, which was quite Celtic driven, did quite well, but Dyson got an error led to go, and we had a Hatate DNP. If I didn't play Hatate, I would have probably played Engels. I can't remember what he even scored off the top of my head. 62. So we would have got up to the 440 mark, and it would have matched essentially the Ederson team. We would have got another 100 essence or so. So we're not really missing out on much, but yeah, no clean sheet kind of undermines it, doesn't it? And at Limited, we did get a full Celtic 5-starter with Ralston, McGregor, Yang, and McKeown, and we got the limited streak here. So limited cards obviously a lot cheaper than rares. The streaks and the payouts are a lot smaller, but rares can play down, and we get our free bucks from that, which sets up streak 2 for next week. So fine, that's cool. Negren was in a team. Hanley did alright. Ferry did alright as well. Vega came off the bench. 10 AA off the bench from Vega is good, and we're getting Force into Claim and Glory. Champ and All-Star were interesting. Well, maybe I'll review them when we get back to it later. But if you're joining us live and loud, fist bumps to you all. Now is the time to smash the like button. Now is the time to hit the subscribe button, get into the live chat, drop your fist bumps. I was just distracted there, sorry, because it was saying like the stream quality is poor. So if there's any connection issues or anything like that, please feel free to share it in the comment section. But most things seem fine. I just got a wee kind of warning message there. But anyway, let's claim the glory. Did I get any other promotions? Back into D1s. We had a lot of D2s going around. And yeah, Champ, we've reclaimed 2 D1s. That's beautiful. All-Star, we've reclaimed a D1. And it's not going to let me scroll slide here. Oh no. It doesn't tell me how many either. Maybe we can recap it and it will fix. But okay, we've got a few D1s. That's nice to know. 1 relegation. Good. That's lovely. And again, it was a limited Sociedad team, so whatever. And we hit 3 streaks. We hit the Challenger Limited for the $3. We got the $400 out of step 4 with the first team as well. Love to see that. The Fenerbahce stack with Sani up front. And then we had the Sociedad boys bringing in for a wee $5 at Limited. So that's all good and fun. We get our cash from Leaderboard and Challenger. And ooh, that's a tempting wee chunk of Essence, by the way. But I'd much rather have the Kalidosh. Challenger Essence is beautiful. Champ Essence we like. I'm definitely not. Yeah, we've not got a scroll option here, so I don't even know what I would do if there was any other options here, and I've not really got the choice to do anything with it. So we have a glitch there, Sorare, but yeah, we'll just automatically claim everything as it is because we can't scroll to select. So we'll take that. So we get $37 in cash. I already claimed all the streak money. You get that paid out as the game week goes, of course, as I'm sure many of you know. 2,000 rare essence, which we can turn into rare cards tonight. And I'm not sure how much limited essence we've got for giveaway cards. And thanks to our vault, we get a nice wee boost here. It's not much, but it's always nice to see, isn't it? Which is fun and cool. Yeah, this is where we left off, so that's fantastic. In Champ, we got 2 promotions. I think we've seen both of them, didn't we? This team was really good. Sadly, between Bernie and Amiri, none of them really brought it. We didn't win anything credible, just a bit of essence. Tati, yeah, Captain Soboslai, that's the main kind of errors we've made with this team. Sociedad stack speaks for itself. And then the kind of dregs were quite dreggy this week. We didn't really have much quality and depth. That arena team we mentioned, mince. And All-Star, oh, 3 D1 recoveries, love that. A Celtic stack with a DNP Hitate, by the way. Eat your heart out. Who was captain? Dyson? Wow. Cray. And oh, another Celtic stack as well. Who was captain here? Tierney. Nice. 2 DNP Hitates. Get back into D1. How mad is that? And then this kind of best of the rest outfit. McGrath captain, Zubimendi kind of letdowns, but everyone else was quite fine. Caicedo bringing it big time. Duro with a goal. Baniac with a 67. The Star Power team did mince. And at Limited, no essence for those teams. And a wee bit of essence for the Julian Brandt, Scott McKenna lineup. So that's fun. Good to see you all here. Let me know how you got on with streaks, how you got on with, did you bag any cards? How much cash did you pull? And what are you thinking now going into next weekend? We have a game week live at the moment. I've got 1 team in with no goalkeeper essentially, but I've got a bit of an outfield, and again, I'm not holding my breath on any of it whatsoever. But hey ho, let's go. Let's just see what they do. Can it maybe get something jammy for me? I actually shouldn't have put this into D1. I think this was a D2 team at the time. Suffering Succotash. Yeah, there's no other way of describing it really. So we'll get into a wee bit of pre-scouting for me, because I was kind of live the other day. I could have done a little bit of this already, but now that all of our cash is in and we're about to craft some cards, I'll now really know where I stand. I might craft a card that saves me buying it. I might craft a card that helps me trade, you know, so I'm not want to spend any cash until we do a bit of crafting. We don't have any clues banked, sadly. Now we've got 3,000 rare essence, and it's mainly Challenger, a little bit of Champ. I think I'm looking at this as being primarily 2 crafts. And then at Limited, oh, we can do 1 blind. And I think we've got enough for some, yeah, we'll do the Limited one to get warmed up. So anything that we pull here, I give away to the channel members. Mainly All-Star, bit of Challenger, thanks to some of that Celtic stuff. That's cool. Right, so let's pull that and we'll get ourselves warmed up. Smash the like button, now is the time to do it, everyone. Thanks for joining us live and loud. Good to see you all here tonight. It's a standard reveal. We're going to select, or maybe we do this thing because it is stupid, right? And we'll see if it's worth spending the tokens. 4-star. Let's do it. 4 stars, right? This is up to you. What one are we picking? I'll have a wee glance over with the mouse and see what we've got here. But we have a La Liga card, which it pops off the page for me. Danish card, Ligue 1. Ligue 1 feels a bit something, by the way. And our 2 Danish Super League cards, and we have another 2 Ligue 1s. Yeah, this one isn't lifting for me. Belgian cards are okay here. We've got 2 Belgians. There's that final Ligue 1 card, and then we have a Turkey Super League. Turkey's quite good. Turkey is quite good, I think, is an average kind of mean. That La Liga, yeah, La Liga really lifts for me. And I think this Ligue 1 has got something about it. So I'm between these ones. Let me ask you guys, top row or bottom row, what one do you want the card to be picked from? Because this is a giveaway card, you guys call the shots. You guys pick the card that we're going to craft by voting in the live chat. Smash the like button, of course. And get into the poll, vote away as quick as you can. I can see how many of you are here, and I'm normally expecting like 2/3 of you to vote. So get the votes in rapid. The quicker we get through them, the quicker we can find out the card is, kind of thing. No rush on my end, but I don't want to sit here houndies for votes. Do we want to go top or bottom? We've got 8 minutes on the counter. Somebody reckons there's a Doku here. Don't know how that's. I think that's maybe before the league reveal, wasn't it? Let's craft some sporting cards in time for quick play tonight. Oh, that could be cool. Sporting play tonight. Oh, I've really dropped the ball playing that team in D1, man. I better not get slayed for that. If I get relegated, I will be so gutted. We've got a nice amount of votes in. It's mainly going top. I'll give 2 or 3 more votes to trap in. Liam saying La Liga. I can get that. It's probably the way it goes, isn't it? 1 or 2 more votes. Come on. Smash the like button. What one do you think it is? I'll have another little glance over them all. So yeah, La Liga lifts. Undeniably. This Danish one doesn't seem bad, does it? The Ligue 1 one is probably the best. This was the best Ligue 1 one I think there is. Danish guys. I'm not feeling the bottom row, man. Oh, there we go. A few more votes have come in and we've all went top. Love that. Thank you very much. And then quite simply, I will just ask you the league. Okay, now if you do go Denmark, then we'll break it down. I doubt that'll happen. T's and C's and all that. Just covering my back so we all know what's going on. Blah. Love it. It's probably going to be La Liga. I get that, right? But it's up to yous. Maybe you really like the feel of this France one. Why is La Liga in our mind above France? That's kind of weird as well, isn't it? Just missed an Ardor Guler on a standard pool. Oh, Red or Dead. Rare or limited. So are all the same, but curious. Mr. Bojangles, Liam. Gully was first in. Paul Moorcroft, James, Jake Welsh. Good to see you all. Red or Dead, of course, live and loud in the chat. Love it tonight. And yeah, we've basically got, yeah, it's all going to be La Liga, isn't it? Let's take it. Dominguez Duarte. I don't think that's too bad, by the way. I don't think that's too bad. Is it the best of the bunch? Oh, Stoikers. Oh. Stoikers. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Do we shuffle? Do we have a shuffle? We could do the shuffle. Is it worth it? Shuffle. Yay. Or nay. What are we doing? Defo go La Liga. See if that was Ardor Guler, that would have been wild. Crafton not working for you, Jon Betton. Did someone else say that in the chat? Yeah, Robert Perez said that too. Interesting. I wonder if I'll have problems when I get to rare. Stoiker's not a starter now. Ah, okay. That's fine. Claim him? Yeah, I like Duarte plays. It's like a team, his ceiling is like team 2, isn't it? I like that. That's alright for a giveaway card. I like that. Awesome. Now, just remind myself on the essence here. Yeah, fishing for a wee bit of Bundy. But I'm after smashers. Yeah, not working. Yeah, not working. Graham, yeah, we've did the shuffle thing, bite us in the bum move. We've did that already, which is something else. I think while I'm waiting for this to kind of catch up, or Sorare to fix it, I have done a little bit of scouting already, and I bought a classic card earlier today to assist me with the weekend, and I got a midfielder Borja Signs. There's only a few of these in seasons available. There's like 4 of them, but they're not even really available. Same with like Asensio. So getting a classic Signs felt like a good move, and I'll show you as we get through this tonight. I shuffled and lost. I plan on winning that, so nay shuffle. Aye, okay, cool, good. Rare doesn't craft. Yeah, Martin, that's where I'm at too. I thought if Borja Signs comes into midfield here as the classic, it kind of opens up other options I've got elsewhere. And that was the kind of sticking point I had the other night when we kind of did the prelude scouting. We just kind of had a wee quick feel around with teams and options and whatnot. Alexander Ba. Oh, interesting. Graham's just crafted. Anyone know when he's back? No idea. Do we get a craft? Nope, we don't. Maybe just pull again. One more time. Just try and crank that machine open. Yep, we got it. Standard. Yeah, cranked it through. Reveal the league for me, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a glance over them. What are we feeling? I don't even want to go for the Premier League card, to be honest with you. I would really... Nationality would be very valuable to me here. But if they're all bums and it's not that highest tier thing, if I had enough for that at rare, that would have been actually quite handy again here. To know whether there's anything to pursue. It's a standard draw. I think I maybe just pick and go for it. And then if we toss it back, if it's rubbish, we toss it back, and then the next one will, we'll maybe have that ability. If it's a stacked room, we can obviously shuffle, or I don't know. What one am I feeling? None of these guys are really winking at me. This Turkey one, maybe. Turkey don't play, so it's kind of between Portugal and Scotland in terms of like if something was to actually really benefit me right now. Definitely feel that this Scottish one's the best, but I'm not sure that's saying much. Oh, this is a tough one, by the way. I can't really read this room. What do you guys think? These have all voted nay. What do you guys think? Any of these jumping out at you? I don't really... Yeah, I'm not really... I've got... It'd have been nice to have done this before seeing the league. Because it's kind of tight. Yeah, none of these are really... Right, I don't want random SPFL, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to go Portugal. I think I've kind of decided on that. I like this Portuguese one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this guy. Oh, that's good. He plays, I'm sure. Oh, nah, maybe not. Oh, room was kind of mince, wasn't it? I was right about the SPFL one. He actually plays. Henry Araujo is a good kind of wonder kid, but isn't playing. What's this guy's deal? I thought he was in the team. Is he injured or something? I know there's a few views. I've got an in. Cool to pull a Porto card because I've got that collection running, obviously. Claudio Ramos, the backup keeper, is that? That could have been fun. And Barranca, I remember when he got a rookie card. Lyle Cameron at Rangers, imagine. That'd have been a whitey. I think I did the best there, by the way. I really think he's the one I would have picked out of all of them, so I'm actually content with that. I think we'll just keep him for the sake of keeping him. Not worth the throwback. Or maybe I should have waited for you guys to tell me if he's like bombed or whatever. Actually, crap. I think we'll take him anyway. Screw it, we're in. Like 1600s left. How does the essence look? Bundesliga's still there. That's quite cool. Normally we've seen that getting eaten up quite quickly. So we'll craft and daft here. Standard again. Give us the league. And it's a bit more... Wow, still no Bundesliga, by the way. Is it updated here yet? I'm not sure if that's updated or not. Yeah, I don't think it is. That's pre-pool. We've got Austrian Bundesliga. We're not touching that. Liga. Yeah, it's got a wee bit of something. What's this Prem guy looking like? Oh, Prem guy's got a bit of something. I'm kind of tempted to go Portugal again. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to go Portugal again. I kind of like this one over the other one. Yeah. But when I see him next to this Prem guy, feels, ooh. This is a tricky one. To not pick the Prem one here, I think I might feel bad if it was a good card. With the Portugal, yeah, this is quite nice looking, this card. The Austrian one feels quite good too, by the way. I'm just not interested in it. I'm going to say it now. League 1 is going to be Edward, right? And we're not going to pick it. I'm just going to call it now. Yeah, Turkey guys I'm not really feeling. The Scottish guys I'm not really feeling. And yeah, this Portugal one. Yeah, I think if we're going Portugal, it's 100% this one. But the Prem's a close contender. This is utility or ROI. This is the choice here. Let me ask you guys. What you picking here? Utility or ROI? And what we mean by ROI is the Prem card. The kind of goal with that is to be a smasher that you can sell for a lot of money. So, what would you do? I'm really on the fence. I've got no idea. Yeah, I've really got no idea. I'm really torn. I think I'm going to feel bad. Unless I nail it, I'm going to feel bad. I've kind of got that feeling already. Like I can't make a right decision. I will be upset unless I nail it. And I've probably, as I say that out loud, it sounds ridiculous, but I think you know what I mean. And the guys, the poll is 50-50. The poll is 50-50. Utility or ROI? Head to head. We've got a little bit of utility, you might think, out of that Perez. Like, I really want this to be like Samu or Diego Costa or Kiwior. Like, that's kind of the only people it could be where I would be freaking hyped. Whereas with the Premier League, is there? Yeah, I think that's. Don't get me wrong. Some Sporting guys are fine. I'm just not really up on Sporting now because I have had like Porto guys and stuff. Yeah, Liam thinks utility. This poll is super tight, by the way, guys. It's an interesting one. I'm really struggling with it because I've already got a bit of utility. I've got cash in the wallet to fill the utility up that I need right now. I suppose part of the game is let's do it. Utility. He's all right. We've won him before at limited, I think. Oh, Maverpot. Yeah, that's not bad. I've not really missed out on anything there. And yeah, the rest. That's actually the best card in the room. Cool. Right, fine. I think we did all right there, haven't we? Baiskov. I did think that guy was all right. Benfica at the weekend, very unusable. I'm not sure if we won him before at rare, but we've definitely won him already this year. Might have been unlimited. I think I'll hold on to that. Just because kind of half, why not? You know, just kind of as a defender that will play. And, yeah, fair enough, Josh, fair enough. Not much ROI going around there. Mavropanos wouldn't have been too useful for us, would he? Which is interesting. Right, awesome. Now, I spoke to you guys the other day, and we're jumping ahead a wee bit. Streak 5 is now on the diet, is now on the menu. Oh, did I delete all the teams? I think I did. Okay, I kind of already know where I'm going to go, right? So I'm just going to go and do it now that we've not crafted them. I have tried to find some deals. I desperately, I don't know if desperately is the word, but yeah. Tierney, Pug Trader's got one for sale. Let's try and get that. Down it, let's see. 34.19. Let's try that. This wasn't for sale earlier, so he must have had it used in a game week. So we'll just cross our fingers he accepts that. Pug's normally alright, we're getting back. And again, when you're sending cash, they can normally be quite quick. This is only step 1. We've got another step to go, and then we'll build the teams and we'll set up for streak 5. A wee bit of scouting action ahead for the week for me and for you. Or mainly for me, obviously, but if some of you are in this region with me, it's all very appropriate. Yeah, that offer's right in with... Is it sent? Normally you see it on the card. Tabs are all changed. Yeah. I'm hoping he accepts that. I'm sure he might. Right, the other piece where we're going to line up was Samu. We spoke about this. It won't surprise any of you, right? But the problem I've had is I went to go top dot on the auction, in terms of be the first bidder and have max bid on to help me out, and it didn't really. Somebody outbidded me above where I thought it would go, and I could bid back on it now, but really at this point, the instant buy, if I was to bid on this, I'm as well buying the instant buy almost certainly at this point, because by bidding on this, it will move the price of this up, and if I then am later outbidded, yada yada. And Roddy Boss I've already tried to negotiate with, and Roddy Boss is, doesn't negotiate with terrorists, does he? So yeah, so Pierre, you're spot on there. The first piece of the puzzle that we've went and got, I kind of want to see what happens with the... No, actually, well, I'll be getting Tierney off a Pug, I'm sure, so I'm not going to be instant buying it. So I've got a little bit of market credits, which just makes this Samu... If I look here, like, just to demonstrate, if I increase the bid here on this, I was to take it to like 97, that's a 20 quid difference. But again, it's just like if he outbids me and such, or if his max bid is already set, it'll end up at this price point anyway, sort of thing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to get the Samu. Oh, and a wheel ticket. Better be a good one this time. Most of yous went with utility, I think, on the poll. 50, fucking limited XP. Yay. Yay. So glad we did that. Is this a Tierney? Counter, that's fine. 48. Instant buys 49, mate. Why am I buying from you? Okay, I guess we take the Tierney from Sorare. And, oh, we get our ticket, of course. For competition clue. Oh, the winter pack would have been fun. But no. We don't get that. So I already kind of dived ahead, and I said it's a different game week, and oh, is it this week actually? I maybe jumped ahead. Yeah, so this is how we'd kind of left it, right? Now, the decision I've came to with this team here is, like we mentioned, the midfield is a bit of an issue, isn't it? And for me, getting a classic in here is something I'm very much open to. Now, what I'm best doing, because this is now going to be, this is complete... we're not thinking about stacks, we're not thinking about plays, we're not thinking about bonuses, we're not thinking about XP, we're thinking about the best actual 5 we can make. And Schmeichel away at Livingston, as much as he's got a shite L5 and the jeopardy with him as he gets dropped, it's the main thing I've just got a wee tiny fear about, by the way. I still cannot shake. But I don't think the manager messes, to be honest with you. I don't think he messes with the goalkeeper ultimately. I'd take Engels out of this, and I've picked up a classic midfielder, Borja signs, if I can find him, wherever the hell he's went. Did I already put him in a team? Am I blind to it? Where the hell is he? Well, maybe I can't because of the midfielders here. That would be interesting if that was the case. Yeah, he's there. Boom. And then we go up front with Samu, and Negren. Wow, we're actually under the cap. That is pretty freaking crazy. The multi-club bonus does open up for us if we were to go with Mitov. Not got another in-season goalkeeper to choose from. That's maybe something I could have done, but I'm happy to roll with this. And I'm probably going to... Yeah, I'm staying with Captain Tierney, I think, for this. So that'll be my main attempt at 510 points. The second attempt, we'll have Magic Mike Mignan in here. I've got a second Tierney. I've got a Trusty as well. I really like Trusty, so I'm going to go with him for the game week in particular. I really like McGregor to come into this. Is like just nailed and super safe. I might go with Engels when it comes to the deadline and whatnot, but I don't mind that. And then it's going classic Negren up front. Oh no, not classic Negren. I beg your pardon. This is where we go Dyson, and then we bring in Tierney. So I really think, yeah, like Dyson can get a decisive or two in this game. I think the defenders are going to smash. I think McGregor can smash. And yeah, actually, I think I've missed a bit of balance here somewhere, because as I'm thinking about this, I think I wanted classic Negren in here. I think Maeda was definitely further down the pecking order. So in that term, in that case, it would be Mitov we would run with in here, which is just whatever. And then Captain Negren up front. No multi-club bonus or anything like that. And again, as I'm looking at that, I want to delete it and kind of redo it, because that's not... See, I had this kind of plotted out, and now... I don't know why. I think the Schmeichel thing is kind of... I think I've got this the wrong way around somehow, in some way, and it's not upsetting me, but it's kind of derailed me a little bit. It's confusing me. It's probably the best way of putting it. I see, I've just got a wee fear over Schmeichel. I can't shake, but I need to shake. I think that's ultimately the message I give myself in the end. And yeah, it's Mike, it's Trusty, it's Tierney, double defence, undoubtedly, both to smash, midfield in season. I think I am looking at McGregor. Engels on set, so I think Engels looks really good, but McGregor's AA 40, you know, so as if he wasn't doing much. What was he doing? No defending as well. That's what I was thinking, by the way. So I remember doing the breakdown. Passing 30, 43 passes into the final third. Livingston, he's just going to cream that, man. McGregor's on the ball all the time. Yeah. And then, yeah, I think the best play here is Borja Sainz attack. Playing AVS rather than playing the Maeda here. And then, yeah, probably Captain Borja here. I just wanted to check McGregor again, because I'm thinking... And I think under that, I think the AA will be wild in this game. But I'm thinking Froholt could be very similar. We then get the multi-club and stuff, but don't talk yourself into that, Quinny. It's the best actual team. McGregor against Livy will get tons of AA for fun. Froholt at home should do alright. If I got a wisp that Vega was nailed, he's the play all day. But yeah, Mike and McGregor. How did you get rid of the privacy messages? Oh, mate, you talk about on Sorare, they come and go all the time. Sometimes you just need to, like, you press see details, and then there's no way to, like, close the window with an X button, but if you can somehow get the window closed on desktop, it's dead easy. On your phone, it's a nightmare. Then that can work. Otherwise, it's like opening a new tab and just crossing your fingers. It doesn't come after you. It's been a freaking nightmare. And then goalkeeper 3, I really like Butez. I like Mitov at home to Dundee United. I'm kind of torn between the two of them. High win percentage for Como, and Butez punches. If he brings in a clean sheet, he smashes, and I think that's something I want a good team around. So I think, yeah, we go Butez. Bednarek should be on, because I think he was suspended last week, wasn't he? So we've got Bednarek. I've got this bright guy, but I'm not going to be selecting him. And yeah, the Celtic guys we can be nervous about, I think, in some regard. I forgot all about that Perez lad. There he is. Like Donovan's and Ralston's and all the rest of it. Yeah, so Bednarek's in here. Froholt is dead easy to pick here. I think so is Arnie Engels, by the way. and Daisen Maeda. Yeah, I quite like this. It's maybe a bit tamer than some of the other lineups, but it's still very punchy. I'm looking for Froholt. I've already picked him. Not Engels. That's who I'm looking for. Engels. And I think I'd probably captain Engels just because of set piece utility. Over the cap, but we get multi-club. That's fine. Oh, crafted two of my boys today. A Brazilian and a Japanese. The Japanese player, I'm going to guess Tanaka. Or Fujita. It's going to be one of them two. Brazilian. I hope it's Rafinha. I hope it's Rafinha. Brazilian, one of my boys. Yeah, I really hope it's Rafinha. Cunha? Bruno G? Gab Mag? Looking forward to seeing the video, Harry. Is it out tonight? Should be out tonight. But yeah, team one. I think Samu, Negren, Borja mid. Like that rips. As long as Schmeichel plays. I've just got this little thing I can't shake. But it'll be fine. Stay calm, Quinny. Don't panic. Double Celtic defence. McGee and then a stud forward. Yeah, again, like... I think somehow in my head I maybe had Magic Mike in there. Doesn't really matter because again it was Negren. Having Negren in here. But Borja Signs works perfectly, but it's just what that kind of takes away back here. Actually, do you know what that means to me? What that means to me is the move for this team is Mitov in goals and classic Negren forward, because I think I want him in a really powerful lineup. Yeah. At home at Dundee United, they're not... I'm going to jinx it, so I'm going to stop talking, but Dundee United at home is a good fixture for Mitov, is all I'll say. Yeah, I feel a lot better about that team. 3 really powerful lineups, I think. And then the fourth one, this is where we were a bit ropey, and now that we've brought in Tierney's and Samu's and all that, we should have some really good quality back here now. We'll go with the classic Butes and we'll take it from there. But I think I'm looking at Ralston just because of and Hanley. They were the two guys I was thinking about. And yeah, they were actually in the team already. I wonder if... yeah, because this team is Armstrong, Sudakov and Maeda. Yeah, this is the way I had this one planned. For sure. Yeah, maybe... What have I missed then? Where is Sudakov? Yeah. Maybe I've not really missed anything. No, maybe I've not. I don't mind this. This is a strong team, but it's like... It's on the fringe. It's team 4. Ralston was good last week for me. I don't think Nancy's going to be in a hurry to mix the team up. I think that's okay. We get multi-club. We don't quite get cap on this, which is fine. And set pieces at home, decisive and all that. Tempted to captain Stubomb, because when he comes in, 1 decisive is an 80. Yeah, I think we take that as a captain choice, don't we? Are you freaking joking? Borja won't play. Bruno. Don't do this to me, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Why? Why? Yeah. See if that's true, by the way. Then what does that mean? What does that mean? For this team, we need a new classic mid. Or an in-season mid and we put Magic Mike back in. Mid is still the problem, though. This forward becomes a problem. Borja picked up a 5th yellow. Oh, God almighty. I'm a tube. Right, so does that have a repercussion then? Does that... Not really for me, is it? I need a midfielder solution, and that's not really going to help me. William and Pepe. I quite like that William guy. Is he scoring, but... Let's look at the Porto thing. Oh, bloody well raging with that. Borja classic for nothing. I can't lie, there's something about this Pepe guy, I don't know, I've just never really been interested in him. Yeah, there he's there. Yeah, he's cheap enough to swoop on. Pepe, am I maybe getting mixed up with somebody else? Is this the same Pepe? It looks like he's 20 here on the card. The guy I'm thinking about should be older than that by now. Oh yeah, he's 28. Yeah, just not really been interested in this guy. And yeah, William. Should be multi-decisive in a game like this, but again, he's a forward. It's a mid that I need. Yeah. Rodrigo Mora, forward. The mid spot is a toughie. I think Engels will probably be quite fine. I think McGregor will be quite fine. Probably a tad overthinking them or fearing them a little bit. Benfica playing Braga is not a great fixture. It's not wildly bad either. But if we're going for 510 points... Any reason you don't have Kiwi Orb? Yeah, price. Not mad for it on price. I just got a Tierney for half the price, and Tierney will be, like, you know, I've already got 2 classic Tierneys. I have no real you know, I'm not like a mad, I've got to get 3 copies of people and all that, for the most part. But see, under Wilfred Nancy, Kieran Tierney is going to be wild, like wild. We've not even kept a clean sheet yet, you know. We've not even kept a clean sheet yet. He's scoring goals. He's like, look at his AA in this game. 4 attempted assists. 33 final third balls. Possession loss isn't that bad considering the success of what he's got. Some clearances and all that. Did he get a booking in this one? Nah, but he conceded no clean sheet bonus. 1 shot on goal. He's maybe not going to score every week, but his AA is going to be right up there with Kiwiors. He's way more decisive. Mora or Vega? Yeah. Yeah, Rodrigo Mora classic. It doesn't really solve my problems. I've got Vega, and that's a 50-50 spot. I think I need to just maybe rely on Celtic midfield then, which is a toughie. Like, where's Hatate? Where is Hatate? Oh, yeah, I thought I had all this sorted. This Borja Sainz thing is absolutely spanner in the spoke for me. So right, let's just start again real quickly. This is all I'm going to be doing, by the way, is just fixing this team, and then I'm going to enjoy Christmas as much as I can. I'll have a video coming out. I'll record that in the morning, but I'm going to go and crank open a can of something that's no iron brew. Got a wee bit of a bottle of Mad Dog to polish off as well, and I'm going to put my feet up and hang out with the family, get them to their bed, get some Arc Raiders on tonight, and try and enjoy myself. Schmeichel, Tierney. I can't drop Samu or Benji. I think they're just going to be wild. And midfield. Do you know, Baron Asher is maybe not a bad shout. His AA is wild. Is he going to get decisive? Probably not, but could he get more AA against Braga away? It's tackles, doubles. Passing's cool, but it's not the... Can we do it away? Yeah, Porto, Newcastle. Let's look at that. Well, is Newcastle a comp? I don't know. 5 tackles. Yeah, Newcastle's maybe a bit steeper, isn't it? But Porto, let's look at that. Yeah, well, that 66 isn't great, is it? I think McGregor's good for that regardless. I think Engels is kind of good for that regardless. So yeah, maybe popping in Champ Edition McGregor. Why can Froholt just not be a bit more decisive? Maybe Froholt's the move. Kalinoglu. Nah. By the way, I really like the thought of somebody like Zielinski. Who are they playing? I thought, nah, that's not worth chasing. Any other fixture here is maybe I've got McTominay. But McTominay is really hard to back on his... I know he's just won the Super Cup and all that, and he's McTominay, but... away form... in Serie A, it's not as good as his home form, eh? Modric, says Harry and Josh. Luca. Again, I think they said they're going to smash Livingston. I'm just a bit fearful on missing out. It's 510 points. Yeah, like Modric isn't doing anything McGregor isn't. I know it's Verona. Maybe there's a bit more he could get. I get that, but... right, okay. Have we deleted all the other teams? Yeah, we have. Okay, let's delete this quickly. Just to kind of cleanse the mind. Come in, blank slate. First team. Mike at home to Verona. We're taking that. And then we're going outfield. Tierney. I was just thinking there about... Double defence for this might be a great option. I think for this team we go with set piece taking mid Engels. And then the final spot, I'm looking at Trusty quite a bit. Still got Negren obviously. Yeah, I think Negren's the move. I think we go offensive for the top one, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. We've been waiting ages for Negren to be this guy. And it's Captain Tierney. Tierney is smashing against Livy. We've not had a clean sheet yet. McSauce, I don't mind McSauce, right? But it's just not top team, I don't think. The L5 gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like with Samu and Negren, that kind of outfit, I'm not sure. Schmeichel, double defence this time. Yeah, we go Trusty and Tierney. With McG, yeah. And then classic Negren. Yeah, okay. We're back on track again. And Trusty. Awesome. And Captain Benji on this one. Costa, Kiwior, McGregor, Trincao, Trusty. Yeah, like Kiwior, Trusty, that's boss. Trincao, oh, Trincao. It's a forward. Does Sporting have any midfielders, man? Like rippers. And who are they even playing? Victoria Guimares? Midfield. Oh, Poitiers. What a stupid question, Quinny. Is he playing? Oh. Injured. Okay, thanks, Harry. This is glitching. Yeah. Don't think Sporting will save the day for me. Yeah, Sorare's really busting up for me here. Oh, the computer's just frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, battle stations. Are we here? Are we here? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Where's the mouse?